The New York Times broke the news that state prosecutors in New York have subpoenaed the personal bank records of a man named Allen Weisselberg, who for decades served as chief financial officer at the Trump Organization, both while it was run by President Trump and when it was run by his father, Fred Trump, before him. Allen Weisselberg appears to be under intense pressure from New York state prosecutors to tell them what he knows about the allegations of tax fraud, bank fraud, and insurance fraud that prosecutor's office is pursuing against President Trump and his company. The Times also reporting tonight that state prosecutors are still looking at the hush money payments scandal, the campaign finance felonies for which Trump lawyer Michael Cohen went to prison and in which former President Trump was himself described by SDNY prosecutors as individual number one. According to the Times tonight, state prosecutors in New York are reportedly investigating how those payments were laundered through the Trump Organization's books and whether any such laundering might itself be a prosecutable crime. That reporting today from the New York Times just adding to the increasingly tall pile of legal worries faced by the former president. As we reported here last night, former President Trump is now facing not one, not two, but three federal civil lawsuits for him allegedly inciting the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, the latest one filed by two U.S. Capitol police officers who were injured in the attack. Also, within the last day, a New York state court let a defamation case against the former president go forward. This is the defamation case brought against him by a former contestant on The Apprentice, a woman named Summer Zervos, who says that he essentially sexually assaulted her. The president, because that case is going forward in New York state court, the former president may now end up having to be deposed under oath in that case. That case was stalled for a long while. It is now moving once again. Also in the last day, the former president lost a high-profile bid to enforce non-disclosure agreements that he made all his campaign staff sign in 2016. A former Trump campaign staffer named Jessica Denson has made sexual harassment and discrimination claims against the 2016 Trump campaign. As a separate matter related to that, she litigated the validity of the non-disclosure agreement that she and other Trump campaign workers were made to sign in 2016. Well, she won that part of it. A federal court has now said that the NDA is not binding on her. So Katie barred the door in terms of what that means both for that individual case and for other people associated with the Trump campaign or potentially even the Trump White House who want to talk but feel bound by that non-disclosure agreement. If the federal courts have decided that those things are toilet paper, that is going to open up a whole new chapter of potential, guess what, in terms of the former president. And that's just like the last 24 hours. That's the last 24 hours of news from Trumpville. How's the post-presidency life going for the former president and his most loyal minions? I mean, man. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.